Well, good evening. Ethan back for another beer review. And tonight I'm going to be reviewing from Highland Brewing Company in Asheville, North Carolina, their Oatmeal Porter. It's a dark, roasty, and smooth, 5.9% alcohol by volume. It says Highland Brewing was established in 1994. Pioneers in craft. Asheville's original craft beer. Smooth with hints of chocolate and freshly roasted coffee. The ingredients are water, hops, yeast, and malt. And Highland is independent and family owned since 1994. So I've had a few other beers from Highland Brewing Company. I've had their Black Mocha Stout. I reviewed that a couple months ago. It was really good. And I've had this one. I kept the can. Their Gaelic Ale. It's a pale ale, I believe, 5.5%. I saved this bottle. This bottle was filled on January 17th of 2019, so it's 2 years old. And this one, the Oatmeal Porter, the one I'm reviewing, was filled December 18th, 2020, so that's pretty fresh. That was just a little over a month ago. So a lot of people say in the beer reviewing community they like the filled on or the when it was bottled date as opposed to when it's best by date. So we know it's filled right before Christmas, so we know this one is fresh. So I'm ready to go ahead and get into it. It's not a twist off. All right. And it gets an 87 on Beer Advocate. A very good score. They like it. Try to tilt the glass a little bit. All right. We've got a massive four-finger head, sort of a khaki, light brown, dark khaki. The beer itself, when you hold it up to the light, you do see some red, some sort of ruby light passing through it around the edges, but it is a dark brown to, I'd say dark brown with little hints of red. It's not completely opaque or like sludgy black thickness. So I'm anticipating this is not going to be that thick and just a heavy beer. So it says hints of chocolate and freshly roasted coffee. So I'm guessing by hints it's going to be a like I said, not an overwhelmingly heavy beer. And at 5.9%, it's that's more than Guinness Extra Stout, but 5.9 for a porter is pretty average, but 5.9 is pretty low. I thought you could session that. And I did get this for, I got it at Ingles. I got a 6-pack of 12-ounce bottles for $9.77 before tax. So that's a pretty good price. 6-pack of good porter like this, craft porter, it's a good price. Let's go ahead and get an aroma. All right, I am getting that malt. It's faint, but it is there. Little chocolate, but a faint chocolate. Faint chocolate and coffee, like they say, but has a very nice aroma. Head died down quick. Let's go ahead and get a taste. All right, so it is a sort of a malt forward presentation. It's toasty, but it's not burnt, and it's actually on the lighter side. It's not heavy in the mouthfeel. It's kind of clean and refreshing, but you do get that strong maltiness, low bitterness. Definitely more malt than hop or bitterness, but you do get a little bitterness, but it's kind of more of a malty bitterness than a hoppy bitterness. It's nice. It's very drinkable. Let me get another sip. Very good. Has sort of a toasty bread, molassesy, but not sweet like molasses. More like a bitter type molasses. Maybe bitter caramel. I've said this. I've said this before, and I don't know if it makes sense to anybody, but it kind of does when I'm thinking about it. It kind of tastes like a heavier toastier, maltier Yingling in a way, if that makes sense. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like almost like a Yingling Black and Tan, if you've ever had that, but it's better than that. It's kind of reminds me just like a heavy-bodied Yingling. I know that's weird to say, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's very refreshing. You get a little sensation right there when you sip it from those bitter malts. I guess they toast them pretty good. This is a really good beer. I mean, this and the Black Mocha Stout from Highland Brewing out of Asheville, and the Gaelic that I showed, all really good beers. I saw on their website they have an Imperial IPA there that's coming soon, they say. It's going to be a 9%, so that's a one to look forward to. And they also have the, the Avril IPA out of Highland. Avril, something like that. It's like 6.5%. I saw that on the website. And I have seen that in stores when I'm doing my beer shopping. But yeah, the oatmeal porter. Do I get any oatmeal? Not really, but it is smooth and creamy, like oatmeal is. But it's not. It doesn't have that slick oatmeal flavor, like say the Samuel Smith's oatmeal stout did. That was a very oatmeal, slick, smooth beer. This one's more of a toasty, like I said, heavier, older brother of a Yingling. But it's a great porter. I mean, it's exactly what a porter should be. Not heavy mouthfeel, but a lot of toasty malt. A stout would have a heavier mouthfeel and it'll be a little thicker, a little more viscous perhaps, and a little more, chunky and full in the mouth. This is more light and refreshing. So I'd give this a 94 out of 100. It's a solid A. It's a good beer. I'd get it again and again for that price, $9.77 for a 6-pack. That's pretty good these days for a craft beer and a porter especially. That's great actually. You won't find prices much better than that really, except maybe Guinness. 94 out of 100 for the oatmeal porter. I'd get it again. I recommend it. I really enjoy it. Let's get another sip. Very good. Very good. Excellent. That'll do it for this review. Thank you for watching. Cheers. There will be more.